Alright y'all, welcome back to Better Late Than Never. So today we are reacting to Love is Blind Season 2. Okay, obviously we ain't that late to react to Season 1. Alright, y'all know seen that and discussed it. It is what it is. I didn't watch episode 1.
Okay, so I did. So I did watch Love is Blind, the first season. So of course I am kind of comparing. But basically in episode 1, they were basically getting everybody that was gonna make it to the end. So if you wasn't gonna make it to the end, they kind of already booted you. So
I didn't even show the other people like that.
Maybe like 3 people, 3 or 4 people, and then if they was like in the room when they went to the big room.
Yeah.
But no, they was.
And I didn't even think about that. So where do those people go? They don't have a story. They don't get to go on reality shows. They just went on all them because they went on the same thousands of dates that everybody else went to. Or Netflix doesn't tell us. Let's say Lakeisha went on 5 days with Shane. She likes Shane too, but Shane
Shane don't like her.
Shane don't like her back. So how did that happen behind the scenes? Like, girl, you can go ahead and go. He already told us you know his list, so we can just remove.
Yeah, I feel like they do that because they already know it's not gonna work. Or maybe they tell them you could only have top 2 because everybody only had.
Everybody
2.
did have a top 2.
So that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. You went back. You said something about you compared season 1 to this season.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
I wonder had it been flipped. Are we just, the first thing you see, like our very first homecoming. Okay. Never again was homecoming that good.
Oh yeah.
Never again.
No.
So I wonder, like, are we just is that mentality of first season's always the best? Because I feel you. I agree with you. Let's be clear. I feel like this season was the redhead stepchild.
Oh yeah. It was giving bottom of the barrel. Okay. Like I mean. Sorry, not sorry. It was the guys.
No, I know. I just can't help but think I'm comparing. I don't.
Oh yeah, I'm comparing because I feel like the first one, it was like everybody was kind of like, okay, look at them. This time it was like,
I do appreciate the black representation. Was a lot better.
And this one,
a lot better.
Yeah.
It's still one couple, but
I'm about to say, one couple made
But then again, it wasn't a lot of white people either. Nothing against white people. We just saying. It was a lot of multicultural people on this season. It wasn't just straight, white or straight black. I didn't even, low key, I don't know a lot of cultures like that. That's why I no longer get mad when people say black people look alike. Because at this point, I agree about other cultures. So you know what? If I look like Danielle to y'all, that is fine by me. All right. I would go for a Jared in real life, but in the pods, I'm like, oh, it's the same dude I always talk to. Let me not do it. I'd have been off the show.
But I still feel like Jared was not a person I would always talk to.
He's mine. I'd always talk to Jared. And Jared, he's
but just because he was black?
No, he's a douche. He likes to go out and have fun.
He was a douche? I don't think he was a douche. He reminded me of
when they showed the personal part. He's a douche, not in the way that Big Teeth was. That's so shady. Shane was.
Oh, he said Big Teeth. He was sweaty.
If we ever get famous Shane, I do apologize. I ain't coming for it.
He was sweaty.
It was the tea for me. I don't even know what sweat she's talking about. It was the tea for me. I could not do it. He was the black, because it's a culture difference. We can all agree this is not a racist statement. A black frat boy and a white frat boy is 2 different things. I feel like Jared is a Sigma or Omega, and then Shane is, Phi Kappa Phi. I don't know theirs. You know what I mean? So I would go for his type. I would, but as we know, we're Zetas, y'all. A lot of our frat brothers, we ain't calling no names. There's no points. Not about y'all. It's not your tape. They got married because it was time, not because they necessarily.
Oh yeah. Okay, well then I will say that.
That's what Jared did, in my opinion. In our opinion, I think.
Yeah, because he was not leaving there without a wife.
Exactly, because it's time. He's like, I'm 35. I don't know how old he really was, but 35. It's time. I'm done. I mean, I go out with my boys, but because here's the thing. I don't care how cute you are. After a certain age, you can't just pull a girl no more unless you are rich. And the young things. Jared, he's handsome. He's also 35. He ain't balling. So you can't go in the club and just get a little young thing now without a credit card on her face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think about what all the Instagram girls are being fed from the rap music.
That's probably why he had to go on the show.
Precisely. He ain't found nobody.
Because he really never talked about why he's on that show.
So, but yeah, besides Jared, even on Voices alone. No.
Oh, well, if we take Jared out, I wouldn't have went for nobody. I wouldn't have been on the show. I would have been like the black girl with the short hair. I wouldn't have been on the show.
I'm surprised with her personality she went on the show. She's so young.
Look at the men.
but you don't see the men.
Okay, let's go by The Voice. If you went by The Voice, that's what I'm saying. We saw them, but go by The Voice. I wouldn't have been on the show. Because the person that I would have went for would be Jared, but then I probably would have been like, I would have had to dig deep in that whole, he's a preacher's son. Or his dad is a minister.
Oh, they so bad. They so bad. But here's the other thing you gotta think again. You said the people who also, there were probably 50 people all together. They didn't show other people. If you weren't nobody's top 2, then you wasn't on the show anyway. So it kind of sucks. Even if you go on there for clout and fame, if Ayanna and Mallory wouldn't have liked Jared back, he wouldn't have been on there.
Oh, yeah.
He would have been PO'd, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people were PO'd, but
I do think that, speaking of Jared, like, just the way he did Ayanna, like, she's definitely second choice. He cried.
Oh.
He boo-hoo cried. He took a break and cried again. And came back with the towel and they showed his eyes. He was big hurt.
That and the fact on the reunion when they showed the recap of him and Mallory talking in the corner. This is after you're already engaged.
But I do feel like they did deserve that though. They never saw each other. They never got to see each other. We're engaged, but this is still, it's not fake, but it's still like, I was about to marry this girl.
I agree with you.
But they did do too much.
They did too much.
Because they really wanted to be with each other.
They did.
That's why, and they keep going up there apologizing. Mallory, stop it. You gave him the eye look like,
oh yeah,
I'm not about to be with Sal. Like, please, Sal can sing his little opera heart out.
I know what ring you wanted because I asked you. Ooh, so that
they
means
could have left right then and there.
That means we're assuming that the show assuming the show paid for the rings.
She does have a gold ring.
That was Mallory's ring that Jared gave Ayanna. It was Mallory's ring that he told the show producers, hey, she likes gold. Get her a gold ring. I'm about to propose. Cause they all had rings at the the meetup. So when they finally got to see each other in real life. I think that was not for
I'm not saying that Jared does not like Ayanna, but he loves Mallory. They she was like football games, all that stuff.
She would have hung out with the bros. Like, hey, Timothy coming over today? Let's run it. I'll make a charcuterie board. Like, and I said that wrong on purpose.
And then Ayanna, like, I mean, they're just, and I'm not saying complete opposites don't work, and they're gonna make it work because that was his goal, was to make this work. So I'm not saying that he's not gonna make it work. And Ayanna, she already loves him, so it's like, but it's like, if it was Mallory,
he was his first choice. Right? Wait, no.
He was her first choice.
He was her first choice, and she was his second. Like that
but how he kept getting himself okay is because he would make sure that he kept going like this. We know you keep saying you had 2 choices, but let's not act like the choices were even.
Right, because it's darn near a year later, according to the reunion. It's darn near a year later that the reunions actually happened. This was probably filmed in 2021, so now the reunion was fresh. They seem to be working it out, and they already talked about it. I did like that. She was like, we watched this. No, I didn't like it. We already talked about it. He apologized several times. I'm just like, I would have had to say no. I'm sorry.
The apology, that's cool, but that doesn't mean that you mean it. You're only apologizing because you knew that you said some effed up stuff, but you mean what you said.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's why when they kept apologizing, like, it wasn't appropriate. Actually, it really was not, because they really want to be. You could not tell me Jared, he's a church boy, so maybe he wouldn't do that, but if him and Mallory were together, like, in a space.
Yeah. It was just inappropriate because, again, it was after he already proposed to the woman. After he already had a decision, we already know he wanted Mallory. You see, it's a circumstance that made it inappropriate. I agree with you. If I'm seeing you for the first time, I'm like, oh my God, the boys, you actually cute, I'm attracted, like, I want to talk to you.
He was so shocked. She's second choice. We all saw it. Not saying that second choice cannot. He was in love with Mallory.
Yeah.
You can see the difference.
Yeah.
You can see the difference. And I just felt like with Ayanna, it was just like, I'm not leaving the show. And I already was like this, so I'm going with her.
Yeah.
Like, no. And Mallory, she knows she effed up.
Oh yeah, for
she
sure.
effed up so bad.
For sure.
But I get her rationale because she said she did not want to do what she was usually doing, and Jared was the guy that she was always going for, and nobody would like still treat her, give her like that romantic, you're still my girl, let me take you out. They would just literally treat her like the bros.
Yeah.
So, and what she didn't know was I don't believe Jared was going to treat her like that. He was not going to treat her like, he was going to treat her like.
And that's the part I don't think she thought about, because again, it's kind of, in my mind, because I've never been on a reality show, think about how people be like when they're on Jeopardy, they be like, oh, y'all don't know, when the light's on you, it just change your brain. Because think about it, if Jared's on the same I Want Real Love show that you are on, why would he treat you? Why would you compare him, even though he's probably the same kind of dude that you go for? But now he's ready to settle down, so he's not going to treat you like a bro. But I think the I don't know how the camera situation is in the room with the lights. She just wasn't thinking clearly. We don't know.
I think it's because Sal did that song for her, and she just kept saying he's so romantic, and she's never experienced
She's never been romanced. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I mean, I definitely get it, but she knew, baby, I fucked up. She messed it up. Shane and Natalie. Like, so
they were opposites attract, but it was on purpose. That was way different for me. So again, he knew she was more, because again, okay, when he was talking to Shayna, it was what you got on, what you doing. It was the fun,
sexual.
Like,
it was all sexual, fun and games.
When Natalie was
that was giving me good times.
Good times, which is why he was torn. He was like, man, I do want a wife that you can be best friends with. You do want a good time, and sex matters. People can act like it don't matter at all, but it matters. So she was on his radar. Then you got Natalie, established. Can make me forget about my frat boy ways. I'm not gonna keep crushing beer on my head. Like, he for sure has crushed.
Oh yeah.
I haven't found his Instagram, but yeah, and I found Natalie's though. It's what you think, you know. Today is drinking on the beach with my girls. You know,
Natalie. I like her.
She's giving Caucasian, but that's okay. That's how she was brought up. Again, her parents gave her the best, and her parents were in an arranged marriage. Correct? Did I hear that wrong?
The Indian girl's parents.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Okay, but it worked for them. But yeah. So they were opposites, but they knew they wanted that attraction. Yeah. He wanted the stability. She wanted the fun. Like, you know, I'm so like, everything must be in order.
I did think theirs was gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, Shane was so hurt. I don't know. According to Reunion, they tried to make it work. It still didn't. Yeah. Still didn't go.
He wants way too much validation.
He is very insecure. But he admitted that as well. He said it. You know, every time I was saying something serious, like, you want me to call you hot? No. And that's how I flirt too. I told you that's one of my. I didn't realize I did it.
But I wasn't realizing that he was dead.
He was
serious.
He was very serious.
That would have got me. And I think that she was getting caught off guard too, because she was like, "Oh wait, he's
you serious? Yes.
No, like I could not be doing that. He's talking about, tell me I'm hot. Tell me something. Like, what? We're literally watching TV. Tell me I'm hot, girl. Is giving no. Like what? Yeah. In the sweat? Oh no. Can't do it.
This season's, I'm about to say characters. These are real people. Sorry. This season's participants all needed therapy. And hopefully they all saw that when they run it back on TV. Especially Shake. What's his name?
He was Shake. I don't know his real name.
Yeah.
Oh, he is the top, but Shane is right under him because the whole like.
I lost 100 pounds, but I'm still so fat, which is a real thing. Because when I lost weight too, you couldn't tell me nothing.
Wait, who was saying that? You talking about the 28-year-old?
The couple that got actually married.
What is Nick? Is his? Yeah. Oh, her name is Danielle. Yeah, her name is Danielle.
But again, they said in the reunion, we were still trying to figure out what it worked. Like, she brought out her whole bag. Like, that's a kind of a good thing.
She did.
She brought out all her.
She brought it out.
This is me bad now. So, and then she said I broke a table. I'm telling you all this now. So now it's kind of like, as they said, that's smooth sailing now. Like, that's all her worst. We good to go. We are good to go. He was like, I can be on the table, but just don't break it. Straight.
Like, she is so insecure and like about anything. Like, she went off on him for going one side to the beach and talking about, I sat here and I watched you for 3 hours and then I went in the closet. You know how small them closets are? They're not even closets. It's like a closet from Narnia.
Yeah.
No, and you went in there and you broke down. And then Nick gonna talk about, yeah, I was waving at you. You didn't wave back. Like, he's so oblivious.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
and literally,
I felt bad for him.
I felt so bad for him because he was literally itching to get back home to his girl. He's like, oh yeah, these people are screwed up. Let me go back to my girl. And what did you go back home to? Like, that was crazy. She is she's very insecure. Like, she's very insecure. She's very indecisive. And like but her mom called everything out, was like, it's so hard for her because she's gonna screw it up. And you have to be strong. But he is strong because he knows that he is got his quirks.
Yeah.
And the only way that his stuff was gonna work is if he found somebody else that they would have to, all their bullshit would have to mesh into each other. And that's why I feel like they work, because he is extreme. I don't even know what his OCD is, because I got OCD, y'all. But his OCD, his is, I don't know what his is. It's like, it's beyond being neat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like everything is like particular, and like
it's like
gotta
life
be
has to be in order almost.
Yeah, and life like I'm with you, so now your life. Oh, you're using what toothpaste? Oh, baby, that's not good for us. It's not good. Calm down. Like, it's just like an automatic, like, oh, you're washing your hands? No, you have to wash your hands 5 times with Dawn. And shake. Yeah.
I don't. Okay, they both dated white people.
Yes.
So the attraction, they both, because in a lot of countries, including here, obviously, white is right. You know what I mean? I had just never seen another minority go through it, so it was interesting. I was like, oh,
yes,
wow.
That was very interesting.
Okay, so they both kind of had to adjust to like, you're not my type either. Although I don't know it because that's not my my heritage or whatever. Like the fact that they were like, oh, you Indian too? I'm Indian too.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And I thought that was gonna be the end, but how they kept going, that was interesting to me.
Yeah.
But his whole like, can I pick you up? Can I do this? Like, what?
And here's the thing. Most reality,
you're not even fine. No, sir, you're not fine. I
hope he was rich, because I'm like, where
I think he was rich.
Oh, okay, I'm like, because where you?
Well, let's not say rich, but he was definitely.
He can go on vacation whenever he wants.
He was more than that.
Okay.
Because he had a Tesla.
Okay.
He's about to open it. When she was going to look at his place.
Oh, okay.
And then he was talking about how he's about to open up, I think, 1 or 2 more businesses or something. So, like, he definitely got money, which is why.
That's why he's so.
Oh, yeah, because he can just keep, and he can treat females like that. Because, okay, you don't like it, but she is. And he just have to keep getting younger and younger until he realizes it's him that's the douche.
And then when he's, like, old and being played by a 30-something or 20-something.
And they take all his money.
Yeah, all of it. Well, that's life he wants to live.
Yeah.
Is Hugh Hefner still alive?
Oh, no.
I can remember, child. But yeah, I wanted them to work just because they have dated white people all their life and they had the same heritage. And baby, they had the best wedding outfits. Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah.
That wedding, I actually felt bad for Netflix. They got the budget. Netflix is a billionaire. But I'm just saying, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
What is her real wedding dress gonna be to her real husband? Because baby, you gonna have to get some more bedazzles. Yeah.
It was nice.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Even his reaction to rejection, I was like, all right, y'all, let's keep the party going.
Like the way that he is I don't even know the word. Like they were calling him like a narcissist and all this stuff, but it's just him.
It's just him.
He is literally a douchebag,
and he don't know it. The fact that he watched himself the whole season, he saw it and still acted that way on the reunion. He don't even see it. He don't even see it. I'm like, wow.
And what I did get from the reunion, like how everybody was trying to tell him about himself, like it's really like, y'all stop telling him about himself because he does not care, or he likes what y'all are saying because he's not getting it. He's just like, I don't care, I'm just saying what everybody wants to say, and they're like, no, getting on him. He's still like, y'all, he has to, whatever his rock bottom, and you have to realize he may not hit no rock bottom. He's rich, or not rich, but he's well off.
Right.
So I just felt really bad for her because, first of all, the fact that he even went through that whole meeting of the parents and stuff, and he already knew, and he was telling everybody that he was not attracted to her, and in the worst way. But you keep saying like, oh my gosh, but the emotional connection, she'll be there for me. Like, so selfish. Like nothing was about her. He never said nothing about her. Like what he can do for her, what he's doing. Everything was like how she helps me and all this stuff, but she's still not cute.
Yeah, she's like my best. Like I feel like I'm talking to my aunt. Like it's like my aunt. Have y'all ever? Woo!
But you look 45.
He's not gonna be humble though. He saw the season. He saw the season. So that's that couple. She's gonna find somebody like a fat old dude look like he's gonna holler.
Oh, Kyle? But girl, was she feeling Kyle?
Oh no, she was kind of like, cute.
Yeah, he talking about I love her. He said I love her, and then the guy Shay's gonna talk about how we can set it up. Girl, he would have had to get jumped.
I'm surprised he did not get jumped.
He would have had to get jumped.
I'm surprised.
Like, are y'all kidding me? Like he needs to get jumped. Like the way that he just was treating everybody, and how Vanessa started going off.
Baby, I loved every second of that.
Would not put me in your work at all.
This one I thought he was gonna be a hit.
Oh yeah.
I unfollowed you because you're so unbearable, and you think everybody thinks the same way as you, and that's the problem. No one thinks the way you think.
I wouldn't go that far. I think there's like a
Correct. A lot of people do think the way he thinks, but again, you would think knowing you're on TV that you wouldn't say the things you say, but he
said way too much.
It's real life psychos in the world, like. But I can't remember the part. Let me try to fast forward y'all to the part where Vanessa was going off, and she was right, baby.
Like a white.
Look at
Shady is like the whole time. That what was he doing? He's just like. Doing all this stuff, not really talking. Is he on a peel? Like, what is he doing?
He could be on drugs, and the fact that we do think him and Shayna hooked up. And here's the thing: at the beginning,
you would be a fool.
What's his name again? Shake. He did say, "I am concerned about how we're gonna be edited." He said it at the beginning.
He said what?
He said, "I'm concerned how this is gonna be edited because you can say things that'll take stuff out." He knows it's reality TV. I'm concerned how it's gonna be edited. Same thing with Shane. In the back of his mind, he like, "What y'all about to ask me? What's about to come out right now on national TV?" Because he didn't want to talk about the fight. We still don't know what all he said to Natalie that made her say, because she was yes 1,000 times yes until the night before.
And that's why I'm upset. Like he won't say.
He won't say. Maybe he said an Asian slur.
I think he said racist words. That's the first thing that came to my mind because when she was trying to teach him stuff, he's like, I don't know, like. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Well, you better find out. If you love me, then you're stop trying to act like because I'm doing what I need to know about you, so stop it. But girl,
I would love to be somebody more taking. Like I'm thinking about, I might date a brown man. You know,
that'll be interesting.
We'll see. I'm trying to learn Spanish, but I can date a brown man.
That'll be interesting.
We'll see about it.
To God, if I'm just mangled, knock on fucking wood. This man stands by my side, and I know he will because he loves me for me. So the problem I have is that.
Y'all, I'm sorry, that boiled my blood and did it again. I forgot he did that. Basically, he's mocking her.
Oh no, he is mocking her.
Continue.
You sat there and berated every single one of these women physically, and then went through the process with this beautiful soul over here, all because you wanted someone that you wanted to fuck, not fall in love with.
I didn't even do that. I didn't even do that.
That's the point.
So if you think that's my goal, then you're
you
very
just
wrong.
said that, babe.
No, I didn't. Why don't you twisted that?
I'm sorry, I'm heated. Let me change the subject.
Next time who you talking to?
Whoa,
Oh, it's still on.
Wait.
I'm just change the subject.
Why did you? Were you not so? The what you're looking for sounds to me like the conventional dating world.
No, it's not.
So what were you missing in the conventional dating world that you felt like you could find here?
I want the emotional connection, everything that we know the show is supposed to do, but there's also certain criteria there that goes beyond the emotional connection.
This show
establishes
establishes
not purely blind. To
She was
me,
being so
Great.
vulnerable
And that's what I
too.
said.
And they
And
got
all I said was you were on the wrong dating show. That's all I said.
but I want.
That's when he started acting weird with her.
I want it to be.
I mean, the whole
love is
thing.
blurry. Love is
Remember
blurry.
they were kissing?
Love is
What part was that?
Remember when they first met each other and he was like, oh my gosh, and they could not stop kissing. And she was like,
yeah. He was like, she said I want that old energy back when we first met.
and it just switched.
All right, y'all. We don't know how long this video is, but I'm pretty sure we had a good 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap this up. Please leave in the comments. What did you think? Did you think any of these couples gonna make it? Because baby, my vote was no to everybody. I didn't think not near nobody. I get what you're saying now. Now that Danielle has cleared up the Danielle and Nick thing, I get it. But I'm just saying, me initially, no. I thought everybody was gonna say no. I thought Nick was gonna say no to Danielle.
You did?
Yes. And I do like the way season 1 did the reveal later. The reveal. Season 1 let everybody say their thing. We are just left with a cliffhanger. Would Mallory
yeah.
has said yes to who was she with?
Sal?
Ukulele. Would she have said yes? We don't know.
Wait. What do you mean? We don't know.
After Deep said no to Shake, we don't know what Shake would have said. It didn't show.
Okay.
Season 1 let both couples
say
something.
Okay.
They let the first person say yes, obviously, and then the second person said no. You know what I mean?
I wonder why they did that.
What you mean?
This time.
I don't know, because it's killing me. Like, would Mallory have just said, screw it, I'm going to go ahead and say yes?
Oh, no.
She was going to say no.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe they
Now,
knew.
if he would have said yes, maybe I think she probably would have still said yes.
Because that's what Shake said. Shake thought if he would have said yes, she would have said yes. He said it.
Oh, yeah.
You think she would have said yes?
Deeps?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Look at her. She accepted. She only knew the truth after she watched it. The people was telling her. She still chose to stay with him.
That's true.
She would have said yeah.
That's true.
If Shakes would have said yes, if Sal would have said yes, it would have been 4 couples up there. Now, would it have worked?
Yeah, you don't know.
Now, they may have not been worked for the year after the show, but they would have, I think they would have said yes on the altar.
Wow. Okay.
I think so.
Let us know what y'all think down below. Did you like the show? Did you like the season? I mean,
yes,
I think third season gonna be the charm.
Yes, and I'm ready for it. I'm a Love is Blind fan. I am a fan. They got me with first season.
Also, send us any memes, anything else you guys want to react to that same exact email. And yeah, we won't promise when it's gonna go up, but it'll be better late than never. Bye, y'all.
Bye.